Hanuvar is a man on a mission, and that mission is not done yet. Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about The City of Marble and Blood by Howard Andrew Jones, which is the second book in the Chronicles of Hanuvar. It's a sequel to Lord of a Shattered Land. Guys, if you haven't read Lord of a Shattered Land yet, read Lord of a Shattered Land. I have a review on that one. Definitely check that out. It's great. It was one of my favorite books of the year. I just really enjoyed it. And we are going to be keeping this spoiler-free here. As well, just to tell you too, if you tried that or you just want to find more about the series before committing, that's what we're going to talk about here, because this is another strong entry, and it does some things a little bit differently too, which I think will be useful information for those, depending on what you thought about the first book as well. So, City of Marble and Blood here in book 2, we are starting off with a pretty big twist. Honestly, there's a big thing that happens that changes the way that this book kind of works and some things going on, and I think is a really great homage to things that have been done with other sword and sorcery kind of people and books and stuff like that have happened, where you've seen different kind of time periods and ages and that kind of thing. That's something that I know you get a lot. So through the way this one is written, we get to see kind of a glimpse of what things would look like going a different route, which I think is really cool. And this one also is it's a lot less focused on the kind of monster of the week sort of thing. The first one that I did really enjoy in that one too. So less of like the cosmic horror and the weird creatures and Lovecraftian type stuff there. And this is more really Hanuvar is on a mission and trying to do it and exploring a lot deeper into the character as well. I think is also and just finding more about the world and what's going on and getting to see some different things. So I think this is a really great job with digging deeper into the character and his goals through some of the other people that he meets and some of the things that he's doing. You get to get a pretty deep glimpse into him and see who he is even more so, and how much he is changed from who he used to be. So already interesting with the first book, where we're following up with him after, because the book starts with Hanuvar, who's presumed dead. His city has been destroyed and razed. Most of his people are dead, and that's when we're following. We're not seeing him as the great general. We're seeing him trying to pick up the pieces and just save as many of his people as he can. And this book's really focusing more on those goals. But that's not to say that there's not still other things going on and going wrong. We do get some more exploration of magic and some certain types of it too, and some of the events that happen here, the situations that Hanuvar finds himself in as well, are just are pretty great. And it's the irony of the situations that he sometimes finds himself in. In this, the way this one ends, not at all what I would have expected whatsoever. It's directions that you see things heading, but you kind of, at least I did, think things were going to go a little bit of a different way. And so has me really raring to see what's going to go next. And so I think it's really successful the way this book does it. I will say I missed a little bit more of the kind of the different just crazy creatures, magic, and those weird cosmic horror type of elements and things we got in the first book. I do hope we'll see some more of that, which I think we probably will, but I really enjoyed that. But this, once again, I feel like you're getting, even for me who's not super well read in sword and sorcery, I feel like you're getting a really good look at different kinds of books in that genre and how they're done. So if you were a little bit like, didn't, the whole kind of monster of the week thing, because the first book especially felt very episodic. This kind of continues it with each chapter really being, this is a thing that's happening. But that one was a little bit more so episodic even than this one. This one is still really all building in the same direction and has some more continuing plot lines and characters we're seeing with things going on as well. So this is a little bit more of a traditional book, I would say, and so I can see people who didn't like the episodic nature. You'll probably like this one more, although I really enjoyed both. I kind of liked the whole episodic and the creatures, so like I said, looking forward to seeing more of that. But this does a really good job with bringing forward the character, and like I said, through the text without getting into spoilers, there's several things throughout where we get to kind of see glimpses of what might have been, what things could have been different, or learning a little bit more about what things happened in the past as well, when Hanovar was younger. So we get some of that, and it's all put in very cleverly. So we're not getting info dumps, we're not getting all these, just a bunch of flashbacks or anything like that. It's all very cleverly done in the story so that it flows really, really well. And so, yeah, a really great sequel. I will be looking forward to continuing this series. I know that the next book, I think, comes out later this year in like October, so I'm excited. This is definitely a series that will be continuing. And I have to say, I love the cover of the first one. There is something about this too. I really, really enjoy this in the art style, and it's the difference between the green and the red. And then you can see too, there's still some mystical stuff going on. You can see right there, just the detail with the people fighting in the back too. Some really, really great visuals here. So really, really great design, things that I've been loving about this too here. And yeah, I had a really good time with this, and I'm greatly looking forward to getting to more. Seriously, check out Lord of a Shadowland, book 1. If you have not yet, I highly recommend it. Just a great time, and this is another awesome entry. That's it for this one, though. Make sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Check the link in the description, as always, for the Wizardly Enclave Discord. If you want to chat books, whether this book, other books, really anything at all, it's a lot of fun. We'd love to have you. And, of course, if you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe.